welcome to the Say Yes to What's Next podcast, where embracing change can ignite a world of possibilities. Hey now, I'm your host, Elise Ancel, and welcome back to this week's episode. Let's jump right into this new episode, Glory Glimpses. It's indeed a new year, filled with fresh starts, new goals, and resolutions to become our best selves. Resolutions are great, no doubt. They help us strive, dream, and grow. And if you're anything like me, many of the resolutions from last year will carry over onto this year's list. But what if we look beyond the list of things we want to accomplish? What if we leaned into those glimpses, those sneak peeks that God gives us of what's possible? Sometimes those little nudges, those sparks of inspiration, are His way of saying, here's a direction, be intentional, pursue this. Often God places ideas, dreams, or opportunities on our hearts that feel bigger than resolutions. It might be a calling, a passion, or even an unexplained sense of, this is where I should be. Resolutions are great, but glimpses are divine invitations. When you catch a glimpse of that bigger picture, consider how you can intentionally pursue it. This might mean realigning priorities or taking small, consistent steps. Think less about perfection and more about progress. Glimpses don't come with a roadmap. Trust the process, even if you don't see the full picture. Sometimes the pursuit itself helps you grow into who you're meant to be. Resolutions help us improve, but pursuing God's sneak peeks can shift us into a place of purpose. Where resolutions might focus on what you want, glimpses focus on what's meant for you. Don't overfill your year with so many resolutions that you miss the room to explore these sneak peeks. Create space to reflect, pray, and act on what's revealed to you. By balancing resolutions with a focus on those divine glimpses, you can step into the new year not only striving, but also aligning with what's been uniquely set before you. I know for me, I'm still in the process of walking out what could be possible for me if I'm intentional and stay on track. Last year, I saw a sneak peek, if you will, a glimpse of what my life could be like if I continued moving forward. And each intentional step forward positions me closer. And I won't be discouraged just because I'm entering a new year and it still hasn't happened. I know it won't be much longer, so I'm going to keep pressing towards the promises concerning me. Since then, I've been keeping the course, leaning into what I believe is waiting up ahead with my name on it. And yes, what I'm talking about is customized specifically for you. No need to panic or fear someone will take what's yours, or that you won't obtain it, because that's not the case. The only thing that would prevent you from receiving God's best is you not pursuing what has been shown to you. I don't know about you, but for me, because of that, I keep moving forward, locked in knowing that each step will place me closer to the promise. So I'm thankful for those glory glimpses, if you will, that remind us to stay the course because the best is yet to come. As you think about stepping into the new year, take a moment to reflect on the resolutions you've set. Are they helping you grow into the person you're called to be, or are they just things you feel you should do? Consider those glimpses, those subtle hints that God has placed in your heart or in your path. What might they be pointing you toward? How can you create space to intentionally explore them, even if the full picture isn't clear yet? Life is more than just accomplishing goals. It's about alignment, purpose, and trusting that the pieces will come together as you follow His lead. This year, let's aim for progress over perfection and purpose over pressure. As we wrap up this episode, here are a few questions to take with you into the new year. What resolutions or goals are you setting that align with the person you want to become? Next, have you noticed any glimpses or sneak peeks that God might be showing you about your purpose or next steps? And finally, how can you create space in your life to explore those glimpses intentionally? Remember, a new year isn't just about what you want to achieve. It's about stepping into who you were created to be. Embrace the journey, trust the process, and keep your heart open to what's ahead. Here's to a year of becoming, growing, and discovering the great things that are already in store for you. Thanks for joining me today. Stay tuned, and I'll catch you in the next episode of Say Yes to What's Next. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. Until the next time.